playing, but they did have a lot of Vex Jarvan kind of dive games where it worked out, but sometimes it doesn't. And the reason it doesn't is because the enemy team has sufficient peel or escape tools to dodge the dive. I mean, I don't really have to break down their comp whatsoever. Jace is good poke, will win out on the top matchup.
A strong hard to dive. That said, a little bit of lockup here. Checking out the bush, I like it. Fnatic frequently one to make the play that no one expects, just like that. Leaping in, good damage on the Kabe, the leap right back out, upset flashing forward, Ignite ticking, but Kabe will walk away with his life. Immediate follow-up dive after this, but who does this actually favor in the long run? Just leaving these solo lanes to keep farming while it's an absolute bloodbath on the bot side.
It's likely going to favor Fnatic because top is not going in the way Astralis might want, but Zanzar's going to go on to Hylissang here. Ultimate.
Hylissang leaping back, ultimate with a follow-up. Hylissang should get taken down, it's first blood. Razork now in trouble. Recast of the ult, not going to go through, but clean punish coming in. Hylissang getting away with murder in so many games in the past weeks, so Astralis are not going to let it happen this time.
Yeah, like confidence, especially from Dayor, just instantly engaging onto Hylissang. Fnatic's mid laner was not in the area, and Dayor had level 6. Promiscue's going to flash onto Razork, no flash.
Razork, nice sidestep, but it's just not going to do anything. Astralis with 2 quick kills.
Yeah, Astralis reading Fnatic like a book here, and Dayor slightly ahead because of the kills, but still around a 20 CS lead for Humanoid, who will have that constant push. No dragon yet, but Razork might face check.
Has ulti, gets himself a bit of space. Now the follow-up, Zanzar's now been caught out, clean follow-up. All that magic damage shield is not going to do anything. Promiscue immediately interrupted, Fnatic firing back. Humanoid getting a kill in the mid lane, 1v1. Oh no, right when it looked good for Astralis, Fnatic obliterate everybody.
Yeah, and just like that, the whole map collapses. All that bot side pressure that you've done throughout the early game is gone. Clean slate for Fnatic. Humanoid gets a solo kill. That's going to be a full mid tower because Razork has Herald as well. And this is all because Upset ignored the bot wave and ran with his jungle support to get vision first. This is a very important concept that AD carries around the world do. Instead of going to bot lane and catching the wave that Jinx pushes in, let's go to mid first to make sure Razork now sweeping them away. They had a ward here, they had a ward here as well. So Astralis had deep vision on Fnatic's bot side jungle. So as much as they gave up those kills, they were hovering around mid. And Razork might be face-checking them again.
Razork in trouble. Can't get away with it twice. This time there's no AD carry in the area. Gore Drinker, though, that's a big heal. He buys so much time, and they lock themselves in their own Cataclysm. Dayor runs right into the waiting arms of Humanoid. They lose the ability to speak, and meanwhile on the top side of the map, wondering White Knight duking it out. Promiscue running.
No ultimate.
Should just die here. Question is, can he make sure that he does not give anything over to Upset? Looks like not really.
Upset could flash if he wants to kill. Ultimate works too. Nice sidestep. He's going to flash for it.
Gets the flash. Well played to Promiscue.
It's naturally worth it. Promiscue forcing out the flash is always good. We're going to play for Drakes this game. Neutrals is the aim of the game. And I think Wunder with that Hull Breaker should be able to take down a full top tower with Demolish as well. That'll be an even trade. Astralis, of course, will trade for that bot tower that was low earlier on. Only had 1 plate left. So natural advantage for Astralis.
And remember, 20% bonus damage against structures when you do have that Hull Breaker. That's what makes it so easy for him to trade. But instead, trying to make the most of the Meganar timing. Looks like it's going to be a double TP. Leap in, but Kabe quick on the trigger. He manages to make it out. A clean Gale floors. Promiscue on the retreat as well. Zanzara buying space for the rest of the team. Disaster averted. Zanzara, maybe the only one to be sacrificed, but Dayor goes in. Humanoid, though, says, not today, baby. Pops the stopwatch, but still a 1-for-1. Meanwhile, the fight continues. Hylissang, absolute mad lad. Now going forward. One more rocket fishing for the reset. Needs it to escape, but will not get it. Now Wonder leaps in, the flash forward, Kabe goes down, and goddamn do I love Fnatic games.
Oh, double TP bot, the Fnatic special. It all went wrong with the ultimates initially, but so many micro-mechanical plays coming out from both sides. Razork almost found Promiscue. That would have been a sure kill for him.
Fnatic get obliterated. If they miss even slightly, the Aphelios and the Victor will tear them to pieces.
Yeah, Astralis are like a shotgun right now. If they can get onto the right target and they can get in range of that target, it will get popped. Engage might be Dayor here. He's looking on the side. If he hits an ultimate, Razork goes first.
Razork going to start the fight first, though. Trying to find the engage, but the Cataclysm going to get erupted. Zanzara, it's an entirely split fight. Dayor into the backside. Triple. 3-man fear. Here comes the Galio. It's big damage. Is it enough, though? Trying to find the snare, trying to find the fall, but there's no damage to the backside. It will not matter. Kabe still standing. Astralis taking the fight. They find their opportunity. They will not miss their shot. It's Hamilton, baby. That's the dragon for Astralis.
Yeah, Dragon Soul Point as well. Lots of side lanes for them to catch, too. I thought this fight from Astralis was going to be poor because Wunder played it so well and actually blocked the Vex ultimate from getting onto Humanoid. But the problem is, as they talk about...
Certainly a good question. Again, tensions continue to rise because for Astralis, they probably feel confident they can win these best of fives, might not even need to get one. For now, just forcing Razork away, some small cooldowns, but that's going to be Upset caught out. He's trying to heal as much as he can. Gale Force into nothing, and it just does not matter. Oh, do the R's come down, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, Upset, split second of decision-making, says to himself, well, I can walk up and catch his midwave. No, you can't. Astralis have been hovering with absolutely everyone for the entirety of the game. No flash, he falls. 30 seconds on Upset. Astralis lack a lot of ultimates right now. They have absolutely none, but they have a lot of flashes for turns and they have ignites and things like this. A lot of combat summoners, a lot of combat spells are going to turn.
Astralis. 4 members making the call right now to turn in that instant. Gnar might just get taken out before he can even go Mega. It's disastrous. Without Mega Gnar, Wonder is useless. Humanoid now running. Promiscu flashing forward. Astralis has absolute domination in the Baron pit. They are slaughtering Fnatic. The TPs are coming in. The Baron will soon be falling. And is Astralis coming out on top.
Absolutely no fear whatsoever. 5 members of Fnatic fall. Astralis lose no one. Dayor TP's mid to try to cut Razork off. That's why he goes back in. And they're going to get themselves a Baron. And if they clear this out in base, they can run bot side. They have their ultimates coming back up. And there's a Dragon Soul spawning in 40 seconds.
And I just feel like Astralis are learning so many lessons across their game. They've learned about bot side focus. They stop Fnatic
screen here, and he realizes quickly, I can't go backwards, I have to go forwards. Tries his best and falls.
Out of the frying pan and into the oven though, because keep your eyes on that picture-in-picture. Another fight on the screen. Baron buff giving a lot of power over. Mega Gnar going to be a big thing to keep your eye on. Not a hidden cooldown. Everyone knows when it's coming. Dayor off to the side, getting isolated. Being picked away. Has the ultimate to come back into the fight if necessary, but instead, Fnatic just fishing for the kill, just looking to shut him down. Big damage coming in for the victory. You have to feel like the ult is going to finish it. Razork trying to buy space for Upset. Upset, ulti up and available. He's going to throw it in the mid, but it's the green one, not going to do a lot of damage, and that's going to be Soul going down for Astralis.
Fnatic have to chase. They have to kill Astralis and get these Baron buffs off. They don't have any waves to play on, and Astralis are weak. They lack a lot of their dive. The Vex is dead, and Kobe is their last line of defense. He has summoners. Promiscu can use the ult to disengage. Humanoid is on the side. Hylissang has ultimate.
Zanzara trying to make it out. Burn coming through. They're just out of mobility tools.
They're gone. That's it. Fnatic aren't going to get anything for this. The mid wave will die. We'll see if they can get this mid tier 2, but they don't actually have anyone to hit it.
Have control of the pit. They have so much vision laid down. A ward over the wall for Fnatic. And this could be it. Fnatic instead opting to push mid, or will they take the fight?
Here's the 1-minute window. They have 58 seconds on Elder. If they can get this Baron and then move mid to bot, it's going to be a much better position for them. But Fnatic don't want to let this Baron go.
Dayor off the side. If the CC connects, can they burst him down before he can Zanya? Humanoid waiting, going golden. That's going to be the ulti now coming across. They want to finish the job. He manages to make it out. Zanzara, Wonder with the Mega up and available. Flashing to safety. Astralis pushing them back, but they haven't gotten too much just yet.
Humanoid has TP, so he can base and TP back. Doesn't have flash. Upset still does. They're going to barrel down mid and get this tier 2 mid. I think they realize they can't fight this Baron, but they can keep bot side control. So Upset, I think, is just going to try to life steal up. Humanoid's going to TP back bot side. They have a bot wave pushing as well. They might just rush the Elder. How does Astralis get there? They need to base and they need to face check.
Humanoid healing back up, TPing down to the bottom wave. Fnatic, they can't win in the straight 5v5. They got to make it crazy. They have to push on another lane. They have to push for a pick. Because for now, Astralis remain in control, remain in the lead.
Wonder doesn't have his Mega Gnar stacked, but Fnatic are going to rush it. Astralis have to figure their way into this river. They're just going to run it down. Here they come. Astralis is ready to fight.
Hylissang caught out, getting hit by that taunt is everything! Hylissang is gone. Razor trying to buy as much space as he can. Upset and Humanoid untouched for now, but Astralis still pushing forward. Kabe, the reset, fading away. Man advantage for now. But walking into Humanoid is still disastrous. It's Promiscu on the flank. The ward coming out. Razork, will he spot him in time? Yes. But Zanzara coming in. That's the jungler gone. Dayor going in. That's going to be the 2-man fear. Both the carries now locked up. White Knight moving in, but Wonder up to the side. Taking out White Knight. Can he get it done? In the meantime, Astralis, they've split their focus. They've split their focus, and Fnatic smell blood in the water. They move in. They see their opportunity, and they pounce on it. They split the fight. The Elder will stand. Fnatic will stay in this game. Astralis will not lose too much, but they will not get what they wanted.
They're going to be first to this objective, and they're going to start it up once again.
Humanoid Zanya's back up and available. Dayor's is not. Ulti's still a little bit away, even with the Cloud. Fnatic have to take this one. If they take the Elder, all bets are off. Any lead Astralis built for themselves is irrelevant in the face of that buff.
Where's the TP? White Knight is respawning now. Dayor is on his way. It's going to be another 5v5. Keep your eyes on Razork. His positioning, he could walk in and R-flash, go for some kind of insect.
Over the wall from Razork, has to be careful. White Knight collapsing off. Razork going to be forced to ult early. Hylissang now stepping forward, fishing for the top, but Promiscu is ready. Wonder, keep your eyes on the Mega Gnar. This could be the last hope for Fnatic. The entire pit is absolute chaos. Razork, can he win this fight? Meanwhile, the fight actually breaking out upset over the wall, but it's a perfect ult to peel away, and who's going to get it? Fnatic and the Elder! It's a split fight. It's absolute chaos, but this is where they thrive. They have not taken the fight.
Kobe, flash of the wall. Fnatic needs to lick their wounds. There's only 2 members left.
Oh, that's the Elder buff. How much can it do? They're getting poked down. They're getting picked apart. Upset, he needs to sidestep the EQ. But if he backsteps, he might just die. They go in. It doesn't matter. Yes, they get the Elder. But the cost will be the game. I cannot believe it. On the stage here in Berlin, Astralis find another upset over a playoffs favorite. They will tear through Fnatic. They will stop their bot side focus. They will show up bigger and better in the 5v5s, and they will find their win.
Oh my lord, what a game we've had. The cheers coming out of Astralis. The top teams are struggling versus the bottom team, and Astralis are here. They're here to
Dayor's first game on stage, and he was so clutch in so many fights.
Zanzara's full of energy. He's screaming. The emotions there. Oh, I love.
Generally, Tahm Kench still good into melee champions on the opposite side, even after all of the changes. Yes, he does not have access to the Devour early on, but now he has the knockup, and he follow-up CC if Aphelios is able to land the Gravitum Snare. So we'll see how this lane works out. But I want to tell you right now, folks, right now they don't matter. And you know how I know they don't matter? Because Neon just told me they don't matter. He bought a Cole, nothing is happening bot lane. And as I say that, caster curse, it's never been faster in my entire life. They're fighting. Flash forward for Mersa. It's a bit sloppy. Patrick has the purple gun for the setup. Maybe they get something done. Marcoon healing up with the smite, turning back on Shot and flash out clean. Now the Leona being locked down. The Tahm Kench is so tanky early on. Neon fishing for the reset, looking to lock down Marcoon. Marcoon doesn't have any more cooldowns, and VTO is on the way. Patrick going to be in trouble. He's got terrible guns for a fight. But LeBlanc coming over the wall as well. Shloton misses the Q. It might not matter. Patrick is going to get taken down. Neon with 2 quick kills, and meanwhile, Graves and Tryndamere fighting to the death on the top side of the map. It's action everywhere.
Yes, Flash. Finn might have to flash away here, but here it's good follow. The turret gets cancelled because I think he dodges away from it last second. For Misfits, it's all about playing through bot, and so is it for XL, because you don't have any setup top side. There's no setup for the Graves Tryndamere unless you get mid jungle there. You can flash.
Flag drag. That's the follow-up. The setup. The purple gun doing some work, and man, they made that look easy.
Shutdown for Patrick, of course.
From that, just getting the ulti out from VTO.
So now the map kind of descends into a weird state here where Neon has to catch midway. Finn's gonna pop the Ghost.
Ghost running him down. Slowly but surely. Level 6 is there for Tryndamere. Lethal tempo fully procced. He's going in. Hear it run.
No flash.
Run. Hear it run. Turret.
Oh, no. Finn has no flash. Brilliant. Here comes Marcoon. Does here have a dash? He's not gonna go for it. Marcoon has no flash either, so he can't hit the flag and drag. So you can basically see how the matchup works. Tryndamere just got. Oh, here we go.
Oh
again.
no, it's never gonna
slow.
stop. Neon knocked up. Nuke Duck there with the chains. It's murder across the map. Mickey though, they're not able to find the kill, and Neon's gonna turn it. They don't quite have the damage.
Where's Nuke Duck's W? I think he might have used it to gap close there. So yeah, they lack damage. Mickey doesn't have Ignite, of course.
And next, 7-4 to 6-5. So take a breath. Look at the chaos, embrace it a little bit. But remember, this is not an early season game that means nothing. This is a crucial matchup in terms of head-to-head. Mickey locked up. Thick Skin going to buy him just a tiny bit of time, but not nearly enough. Marcoon debating if he can go over the wall. Patrick's got good guns, but they just cannot afford to take the fight.
He was thinking about it, but the map is not in a good state for
going in, fishing for it. Patrick respects it, though. Just going to kick him back. Herald can be used in the mid.
VTO's been roaming around the map, still has an even CS, and Neon's been picking up a couple kills. So map state in Misfits' favor. They're going to get the Dragon. They still have the Herald from mid tower as well. We'll see if they decide to use it. They're going to stay on the map. Rise ultimate. Patrick, no flash.
Patrick needs to find a way out of this one. Mickey in the area, Marcoon in the area. The flash forward. Mercer going to lock him up. Easy kill pickup. Mickey and Marcoon going to be forced away. And right now, Misfits are dominating.
Tries to push a midwave, gets collapsed on. Misfits is running around as a death ball, whereas XL are very, very split up on the map. Here it, no flash.
Here, can he do the best Shy impression? Can he make it out of this one? He's got the Ghost. He's going to dash through. Cataclysm comes out. He's not going to be able to use the ultimate. He is slowly but surely going to get burned down. Flash in for Finn. That's a cheeky solo Q move. Is going to get the kill.
Yeah,
no hesitation to immediately flash Q to go for these big aggressive plays. And it's not always working out, but it just feels like there's so much tension in this game because of how chaotic, because of how crazy these players have been willing to play.
Yeah, non-stop from the jungle spot of Misfit.
Splitting the wave a little bit. Someone will have to go top shortly, but for now it's just going to be the Herald crash to break open mid lane tower. Again, massive. XL would prefer to be the ones breaking down mid lane tower, freeing up the LeBlanc to roam through Fog of War. Instead, it's Misfits in control of the game. Also, 4,000 gold lead in their favor. XL, not a lot of tools to fight back, especially as Finn pushes on the top side. They're trying to pick off Mickey X. Has to wait for the CC to come through before he uses the W, but Neon's been picked off on the side. They split. Neon left exposed, and Mickey not going down quite yet, getting kicked back, and out comes the ulti. Marcoon locking down Schlott on the rise, now moving in as well. Schlott going to get taken out. The rest of Misfits have arrived, but Patrick is standing strong. Marcoon has no cooldowns left. That should be a quick, easy pickup for the side of Misfits, and the rest of XL now on the retreat. Absolute chaos in the pit.
Yeah, but it's a 2-for-2. So even trades across the board, and it was a 4v5 from XL.
Able to get a few kills back. That's going to be important, especially the kill onto Neon. He has now completed the Kraken Slayer, getting stronger and stronger. With the Cole fully stacked, did opt to sell it. Maybe not getting frisky here. Has to be careful though. Locked up. VTO now just going to zoom out to safety. Here trying to dash away. Snare comes in, but the dash over the wall comes out too. Cannot lock that Graves down.
Yeah, XL saw Neon catching top wave, so they thought maybe we can just so low. And in this case, like you said, it's going to be an explosion of gold as Misfits do win a fight. XL needs to be very careful. Nukeduck's going to push top all the way in so they can't play on those waves. And XL are going to try to defend mid for now.
4 members strong in the mid lane here, keeping Tryndamere occupied, but Tryndamere has first roam, so maybe they can turn it into 4v4. Mickey again locked up. The chain CC is there. Patrick firing back with a bit of damage, but Mickey locked down. The tower falling. Nukeduck coming in with the TP, and that's big. That's 2 kills for Patrick. It's Finn on the backside. He might not be able to kill the Graves, but he can sure as hell kill Neon. Ask VTO to run. There's no CC here. There's no follow-up. They cannot lock down any more members, but it's a clean play for Excel.
And the question we were just talking about for Misfits.
So infuriating for Nephelios J4 and Tryndamere to deal with. On top of the phase rush, that's going to be a hard man to lock down and a hard man to get away from. But still waiting a little bit longer for that cooldown. Instantly the engage comes out though. Absolute confidence on the flash forward, but now unstoppable. mikyx trying to eat, but Patrick now the one who pays the price. He saves Marcoon, but at the cost of his 80 carries life. That was not the devour they needed. Mickey now on the run. 4K advantage for Misfits, only going to grow. Misfits dominating in that exchange.
Yeah, 20 seconds on Dragon though, so the decision here is, do you go towards Baron because the bot lane of XL is dead and give up this third Dragon Soul point that you could sit on? Looks like that's what they're going to do. They have the damage for it, but Marcoon's basing. Will he get back in time to look for a steal? This Baron's going to go down quickly. Can Nukeduck slow down the Baron with some kind of poke? If not, this Baron's going to be there. Finn's on the way. He has Ghost up and soon. Has Gale Force, has Ultimate.
Still a kick. A lot of tools to keep him out of the pit. 2.5k. Nothing they can do. That's Baron for Misfits. XL getting over eager.
Patrick and Mickey on the way. It's going to be a 5v5. Waves are crashing on both side lanes. Nukeduck looking for some poke. Won't land it. Here it is here now, and so is Neon. Ultimates are up.
Patrick with the ulti, Schlotton with the kick and the flash up and available. Can look to be the playmaker. Finn coming over the wall, looking to isolate Neon. Neon just now sees the Tryndamere, but it's going to try to generate as much space as he can. Who's going to be able to grab the Drake? Instantly, Patrick trying to get the fight kicked off. Good damage coming in, and they're able to take away the Drake. Marcoon stealing that one. Here it chasing down Finn, but that's one fast Tryndamere. Rocket! Woo!
The snipe comes in from Neon. Maybe they would have wasted a lot of time. There's their third for Hirit. And we'll see how the game goes. Finn could build towards Navori Quick Blades. Could also go for Multi Reminder to make the side lane easier. Nukeduck's here to collapse though. Hear it.
Hear it. Ghosting. Going to make it really hard to connect anything meaningful. Flash out, but the chain hitting is everything. Hear it. Mortal Shield bow now coming out. That's going to be ulti forced away from Finn. Here it is going to get taken down. It takes all 4 members. Meanwhile, the rest of Misfits barreling down the bottom lane, looking to break down a few towers in the meantime. Recall's just now coming out. Inhibitor tower should fall here as Neon and VTO will shred through this one.
Yeah, XL needs to base and defend this as soon as possible. You have a numbers advantage and you have engage tools, so Misfits are going to have to start to respect this eventually. They are going to get the tower in the end, so 2 towers trade for a shutdown onto
it in the late game fights. It's really all that's going to matter.
So XL slowed down Misfits' base and they want to force this Dragon, but you can see Misfits is just running towards the top side of the map. XL need to retake some kind of control there, otherwise
overlay as we look to fix those technical difficulties, but for now those gold numbers are going to be up to date. Keep you posted on timers. Baron is up and available. Dragon was just taken. Those Dragons on the screen are cracked, and now the engage coming out. Finn dashing out to safety. The kickback from Zlatan is clean, picking off the jungler. Mickey running for the hills. Patrick, big damage over the wall, and now nobody wants to take that realm warp, and I can't blame him.
Oh, that was a 5-man ult there from Patrick, so Misfits are scarred. They're really damaged here. They need to lifesteal up, get some regen base, restock on wards. They can look for this mid-tier 1, as Misfits, I think, are starting up the Baron. Mercer's running from base.
Crucial gold back into the back pockets of Excel, but it might not matter if the second Baron of the game goes in favor of Misfits. A little bit of extra for everybody. Patrick in the area, not great guns for the AoE. mikyx taking a lot of damage. They're trying to knock away the support, trying to deny that devour value, and suddenly Neon flashing out to safety. Finn immediately into the back line. He does so much damage. One more crit. Is it going to be enough? He goes in. He's able to take him down. Patrick still fighting for his life. Patrick doing so much work, and would it be Excel if it didn't feel like Patrick versus the world as Finn runs away, but they managed to stall the Baron for now.
Yeah, Finn might be behind, but he did his job perfectly. Got on top of Neon.
Nature. Misfits starting this one with confidence. Marcoon in the area.
Finn, no TP. He was catching bot wave, so it's going to be a 5v4 for a little bit. We'll see if they just want to 50-50 it.
Willing to risk it. Jarvanfly can't deny that vision. Is he willing to go over the wall? 2K going in. Zlatan kicking him, but he's still back into the pit. They're going to take him down before they burst it out, but can't. Who's going to get the Baron in the end? In the end, it's going to be Hirit. Misfits have taken that one away. Excel now need to retreat. Patrick's still strong, but they have to peel for him, and Misfits might just be too powerful. Finn looking for an angle into the backside, looking to disrupt, but Patrick goes golden. Neon gets deleted, but is it going to be enough? Finn and Nukeduck running for the hills. And Misfits just chasing them down. Even if Tryndamere escapes, it might not matter. Midwave already being pushed out by Mercer. He's got his eye on the prize. Finn just trying to buy as much time, as much space as he can to stop the game from ending.
He's going to die. Nukeduck's trying to back away. Misfits, they have the Baron and they have a wave. Mercer's trying to push in as quickly as he can. 30 seconds on Patrick, 50 seconds on Finn. Nukeduck is going to get spotted. Will get chased down. Zlatan if he hits this Q.
It's going to be big. Keep the chase going. Waiting. They can just stall his recall. They're fine. Ryze is pushing the mid lane. They kill him. That's even better.
Q.
Waiting for the passive to fall away. Nukeduck running, but here goes Mercer. Why not? Get the support to kill 2.
Does manage to take...
No surprise to see it happen again here versus Misfits. Shadow Flame completed. He is one terrifying threat to be reckoned with.
Yeah, full build for the Ryze. And now they have the Dragon.
Lose 2 inhibitors here. It's all but over. Taking their time, debating, looking for their window of opportunity.
Neon no flash.
Q lands, kick back, comes out a little bit early in the fight. Finn gonna take a decent chunk of damage.
Locket's used. Inhib down. Misfits, you could just back off now. Go towards top, rise ult top even. Rise ult the wave, they're just gonna rise ult the wave and hit the tower. Marco's gonna go in.
But that's the key for them to kick things off. Neon now gonna get shredded. It was a split call. Not everybody got in the Realm Warp, and that's gonna cost them. Yes, they break into tower. If they can break a third inhibitor, it's probably gonna feel like it's worth, but if Excel can chase them down, can they turn the game back? Mickey?
He's looking for it. Close, he knows he needs to force it.
Has to play for it. Nuke Duck able to get the GA for now. Resurrection now coming out. Hear it in the area. They want to finish off Zlatan. Safeguard back. The rest of the team. Excel know that they need to get more. They have an advantage. They have to keep pressing.
Misfits have a couple Baron recalls if they want to do it, but I think they're going to have to turn eventually. Zlatan's kick is coming up soon. Here it in VTO on the front line.
Going in. They're burning everything that they have on him. Nuke Duck coming in second. Patrick untouched on the backside for now. Big damage comes across. Finn has to run. Misfits are simply too strong. Even that small advantage is not going to matter. Finn just barely making it out alive as Zlatan fearlessly going in. Doesn't quite cost him his life.
You can kill Neon, but you can't kill Misfits. VTO and Hirit dead, but Hirit is alone for a couple seconds. VTO is going to join him. Mersa's here, but Neon and Zlatan are so far away. This is a 3v4 for this top inhibitor.
So much lifesteal for Hirit as well. They're able to lock him down. Finn just going to get shredded, just going to get taken out. Patrick, there's nowhere for him to go. The flag and drag goes in, but it's only going to hit one. Rocket from downtown. Patrick going to get hit. Hirit flashing in. The buckshot to finish it. A shotgun shot to the face. Not a bad way to go. Certainly a bad way to go, as now Misfits poised to end the game, but they're fighting in the base. They're not focused on ending. Instead, they're splitting their focus. They want to keep going for this. It happened against G2, and now it's happening against Misfits. They've got the game in the palm of their hands, but they can't decide if they want to hit the Nexus or they want to hit the champions.
It's a 4v3. Neon has arrived. XL don't have much damage left. It's only Nuke Duck who can do it.
Nuke Duck locked up, saved by the Tom Kench. Instantly Marcoon into the midst of the entire team. Tries to get as much space as he can, but Nuke Duck is just not enough. Misfits have ended the game. Confidence from start to finish. Misfits will find the win.
Such an important win for them now because that ties them in third place in the regular season. Still a couple more weeks to go, but this rookie lineup of Misfits is shining in the middle of this split. And VTO is also shining. We talked a lot about bot lane, and as hard as it was for Neon to live against the Tryndamere, Jarvan, LeBlanc, he's going to die no matter what. VTO has to step up. Hirit has to step up. We saw it in that last fight there, where it's a 3 versus 4, and they're...
You get the Shield of the Rand, you got the Taunt. That's all you really need to try and stabilize the fights.
The issue, of course, is you don't have quite as much burst magic damage with the Galio as you would with something like the Syndra throughout spring so far. High kills and assists in the early game, high kill participation. That's because BDS focused their lane just like they're doing now, Guldborg.
Yeah, exactly. Once again, mid lane priority, Syncroft down bot. Kazi, nice sidestep, but doesn't have flash.
Matty flashes forward, the Chompers will connect, and that is Kazi down first, but they're looking for LeBrov as well. Off towards the top side, Nuclear Wind is fighting, but Selfmade's on his way. Perks gonna get the root 2 kills now. Nuclear Wind flashes. BDS find exactly what they were looking for in the bottom lane.
Honestly,
Get rid of that flash, get rid of that heal. The trade might not have been advantageous for BDS at the time, but now with the Realm Warp, Vitality are trying to answer on the top side. Alfari jumps in, Adam flashes away, but the chase is on. Alfari juggles the aggro with the Hexag ultimatum, but Perks takes it, and Vitality unable to find a counter gank in the top lane. Perks almost falls, he will be shielded up.
and once again, it's honestly beautiful. Labrov, he's having a great roam once again, but it's been answered by Limit. They're not on wards. Labrov, he could be in danger.
LeBrov has flash here, should be able to escape, uses the grand entrance. Instead, Nuclear Wind. All the winds of war flashed away by Perks. And now LeBrov, you got flash.
Here comes the wave.
What
Labrov.
can you do? No flashes on BDS apart from Limit. LeBrov's getting forced away. The lantern goes down, and LeBrov, he knows his day is done. His goose is cooked. It's a poultry matter for BDS to get that
Their pressure in a side lane and then translating it to moving around with the team where they're quite often missing windows actually. And the last thing is that they just get caught. Sometimes it's just an individual in the wrong position.
The late game. And for BDS, it's honestly been quite the opposite. So we're looking at two teams here, BDS, who quite often get ahead in the early game, then lose, and you're looking at Vitality, who falls behind in the early game, but gets the mid game going for them.
Yeah, Limit here is going to sacrifice himself. Xmatty had no flash. He needed his support to die for him to escape there. And that's what happened. Another plate goes into Adam's pockets, 4 of them so far. And I will bring up the proverbial hull breaker in the room as Adam actually gets jumped on here. We'll get the knockback onto Alfari, but Alfari still has an ultimate, and Adam might be in for a bit of a bad situation. Hull breaker is giving him extra resistances, but it's just not enough to fight against Alfari. Flash forward Sundra versus Hullbreaker. It seems like Sundra wins.
Is he good? Yes, he's really good. And as you just see, he stayed off the wave.
Adam here up towards the top side. Answered by Selfmade. Alfari, him trading. Both of them now hit level 11. That Rift Herald has been started up by Syncroft, but the Brov and Perkz in a good position. Realmwarp's going to split BDS here, and the rest of the team isn't there to respond. The Cataclysm can come up. There's the Hero's Entrance as well. Oh, that Realm Warp. More like a Death Warp for Vitality. They just gift BDS 2 kills. It's Santa Claus in the house. His name is Perkz.
Against the team composition of BDS, you're just going to lose it.
It's impossible to do. You have to get onto that backline. You have to isolate this Jinx, even this Jace. Hullbreaker is a very strong split pushing item. He's very good in a 1v1.
Yes, with a face check.
So what has been burnt? Syncroft has no Cataclysm. Kazi has no flash. Alfari almost down. He's so close to falling. Xmadi flashes, doesn't quite get the kill. Selfmade looking to disengage this, got the Dragon's Rage away. Syncroft still not ultimate on the Jarvan, but BDS, they could sense blood in the water. And it's Shark Week in the LEC as BDS are looking to pounce. Instead, they go for the Mountain Soul. They will secure it before Vitality can answer. Realm Warp behind the pit. Perkz will take it. He's on his own now. Lavrov stepping in, has the quickness, has the flash. Perkz with a good flank hook just wide. Limit steps in. Flash, play. Perkz with the stopwatch. Can Kazi do anything? Can they save the day? Perkz immediately taunted. Alfari diving in. It's a 1-4 trade. And Xmadi is down. Xmadi is down. And that could be everything that Vitality needed. Everything that Vitality wanted. Xmadi falls in the crucial team fight. Yes, you got the soul, but you damn well lose the fight.
And just like that, Matty completely face tanks it. We were talking about the range. Selfmade, he's going to continue to look by limit. Finds a really nice play to disengage with the blast cone. But my word, Matty.
The front to back working. If you don't have a front line in front of your Jinx, Vitality have every tool at their disposal to jump on you and shut you down. Xmadi burnt both his summoners. Baron will be secured for Vitality. Nuclear Int forced away. And with that, Vitality now a 2,500 to get through that Frozen Heart. But we'll see what Vitality can do with this Baron. Currently, they are sitting on the amount of gold they got for it, about 1.5k. But they are pushing in. Lavrov hooked though, and Lavrov, he just falls. Syncroft has dived across. Oh, there's a control ward there. He can't click on the lantern. The Hero's Entrance coming out, and now BDS are going to be splitting this fight. Nuclear Int going forward. Kazi forced away. Feathers fly. Root comes out. Doesn't quite connect. Perkz though on the backline, fighting off against Adam. Gets the shield from the Thimble Winter. Another hook's going to connect. BDS fighting for their lives underneath the tower, and they will survive for now. But Vitality having none of it. They're looking for this bot lane, top lane.
It's a 1-for-1, but Vitality, they don't get to utilize the full potential of the Baron in Siege, and they can still look.
Everfrost hits. There's the taunt as well. They're waiting, but Perkz will get rooted up, will get knocked back, and Vitality overforced in the top lane.
Brilliant flash forward there from Nuclear Int, and priority move it into the river.
But just look at the vision for BDS. It's literally dark. Selfmade here just walked all the way round. Limit misses the hook, or maybe Kazi dodged it. Alfari in the mid lane catching that wave, but we'll have a good flank. Syncroft decides he wants the fight to begin. Selfmade flashes away, gets away. Alfari trying to get in, but the playback and the root with the flame chompers still a two-man charm. The Hero's Entrance coming out. Xmadi, is he alive? Realm Warp coming in. He's going to get chased down. He's still surviving, but now he's down. Kazi on the other hand, Vitality on the other hand, continue to wreak hell upon BDS. But Kazi almost steps into the meat grinder that is Nuclear Int. Instead, he escapes. Vitality win the fight.
Vitality, they do it again, and now Elder Drake on the table. I don't even know if they're going to be going for it. There's still 40-second death timers. It looks like they just want to go for the bot side here. They want to look for the end, while Adam, he's pushing in mid, but I don't think you can race them. There's too many members on Vitality still alive on the bot side.
So Adam does have TP. He could just say, well, the inhibitor's going to go down. I will TP to the Nexus towers, and that's what he does.
Limit.
10 seconds on limit. 10 seconds perhaps for BDS to hold on to hope in this Elder.
Yeah, and remember, Elder, really not that tanky of an objective, goes down quite fast. So despite Syncroft just spawning now, maybe they should be able to take it in time unless Adam has anything to say about it.
No smite!
No smite, you said it,
man. Has no smite. Adam was on a ward. Super Mega Death Rocket comes in. Accelerated Shock Blast was blocked. Good play by Vitality. Stood in the way of the long-range abilities and were able to positions. All of the utility to peel was used, and because of that, Perkz had a free Realm Warp onto the backline. Alfari had a free jump in on the Camille, and it makes it so easy for Vitality to get these shutdowns. A neck-and-neck affair, back and forth so far between Vitality. 9 tends to be where you get into playoffs. Only one team has missed it at that scoreline. If they lose here, they can only get to 9 wins. The Selfmade's caught out, has the GA, will fall. The Resurrection's going to come out. Cataclysm was used there as well. Xmadi trying to fight by Perks, but the Elder Drake is still alive, and Kazi almost shreds through Syncroft enough. They will retreat, they will get back to the fountain, they'll heal up, but because of that, with this wave pushing in, you have to feel that Vitality get a top lane inhibitor out of this.
Yeah, and Vitality, they're just playing on 2 lanes now. Screw the bot lane, we don't need to go for it. They're pushing in on the top side. Inhibitor should be able to pick this on, move into the mid lane, pick up another inhibitor, and remember, BDS, they're struggling. They cannot find a fight while the Elder Drake is still active and alive, and Vitality, they're utilizing this pressure to its fullest.
Still about 40 seconds on this Elder. We'll see if it times out. Nexus Tower is the target. Double cannons, triple cannons pushing in. Now a fourth will join them. Quad cannons here from Vitality. As those minions buffed up, will take down the Nexus Tower. Selfmade dives in, gets torn up. Perks fighting Xmadi down towards the bottom side. LeBron going in with the quickness, that's one, but the charm once again comes out, but Xmadi has survived this. The Nexus should be the target for Vitality. Kazi pops the feathers. LeBron going in. Alfari down towards the bottom side, and with Xmadi dead, you have to feel that Vitality should have done enough. Should have been able to take it in the end. It's a stare down. Syncroft versus Alfari. Alfari knows he's got this one in the bag. The minions will do it. The 6th man for Vitality secure them the win.
Minions got it in the bag. Alfari just looking to pat the KDA and Vitality. Not looking happy about that victory. But definitely not a clean game either. Once again, Vitality, how long can they keep up messing around in the early game only to come back in the late game? Because it's a matter of time where you face a team like Fnatic, you face a team like Rogue, and all of a sudden that's just not going to work. And the Graves quite a lot of times, and I've seen it be picked by both sides as a counter pick into it. The way it usually goes is that Genax on the Grave should still be able to control the first 3 waves, but you are definitely...
On heavy ganking junglers, you're looking up around 50%. At 33% is not that much, but maybe he's trying to turn it around. Lanta goes down, the root comes out with the flame chopper. Spike is going to have to flash away, but the flash chase is there. Flacker gets the double root, but Jezu just needs one more auto. Treats, I think, wanted to auto the ward, instead steals the kill, but it's still first blood to SK.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we want to see for Gilius, because this stat you did bring up, you're completely right, Medic. For the longest time, it's not just Gilius. SK has just been a disjointed team.
Cessus, you got a flash? You don't have to flash, apparently. Summon Airy, not quite enough to kill him.
At a deficit, except Genax, who's usually playing weak side. So for them to finally get a spear, a point of attack in their composition.
Blackhead gets 3 plates. Now Genax is going to be forced off this wave by G2 playing the bottom side, and it's so good for G2.
It actually is, and you're completely right. The fact that Surges has been forced out, the fact that his TP is not leech means he can't go forward. Genax though moving forward.
Goes in, there's the play back. Genax doesn't have flashes. Ghost teleport Graves, and he's going to one now. Gifted kill over to Blackhead. Secured in the end. 3 plates, a kill to boot. Top lane tower will fall. That will be given over to Treats Jezu, and I think Gideus got some of the gold as well. But this, across the board, G2 have actually answered very well.
His laning stats weren't the best, but he had the highest damage percentage of all the LVP supports. So you can imagine that this is a guy that pairs up nicely with Tarkimus.
All of G2 are here. All 5 players are in this bot side river. Treats is going to try and survive, but there's not much he can do. Tarkimus flashes away. The Ignite is sticking, won't be enough. Broken Blade joins the fray, stunned immediately, and forced away. SK on the other sides of the map, looking for plates in mid, looking just for a push in the top lane, because that tower's already down. You look past the playstyles of the team and the general sense of who will win the game. You just look at the standings. These guys are opposites. 8-3 to 3-8, and Cap's now stunned up. The gravity field will come down, but Jezu should be able to chase this one out. Another kill coming out. And it's SK now who have the upper hand.
And let's talk those issues to now being at a position where you're playing for Jesu, where you're having a win condition, where you're having a favorable position, or maybe not favorable. Genax though.
Pops the Ghost early on. Jankos has the Cataclysm. Oh! Mistimes it slightly. Genax, they're able to quick draw out, pops the smoke screen back down. The rest of SK are on their way. Treats looking for a flank. There's a blast cone there. Flacker will take it. Solar Flare only gets the slow onto Targamas, but Jezu's on the chase. Targamas is not in the best of shapes. Not sure the cleanse was needed, but Jezu does this for safety as the TP comes into the mid lane by Caps.
And once again, they're probably just going to be picking up a tier 2 turret in the trade.
And Nash is going to do a lot of work. TP very late. Snip, 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 snip! The tower does fall, but the TP does find
Caps down towards the bot side, and then Tarkamas and Jankos are going to be trying looking for play.
Solar Flare first to make sure you get the stun. Targamas had flash, but he finds a flash a little too late. Jankos goes in with a Cataclysm, but there's just no response. Broken Blade with the latest TP we've seen in a long while, and Broken Blade Very lucky that Gwen's immune. She's got her boosters as she manages to slip and slide her way out of the fight. Stormbringer going in. Broken Blade down towards the bottom side. Gravity Well doesn't get the stun. Caps now chased off by Certus and Gilius. No shockwave, but a flash to get Caps to safety.
Yeah, but that's a flash down for the next skirmish, and SK, they catch G2.
Damage.
Definitely need to keep Jesso peeled here as well. He's the main source of damage. Look for that shockwave as well for Certus. But if G2 can blow up a target, they can surely take the fight.
Watch that ball. Can be the ball of death. Pushes forward. Hook goes down. Gilius smites it. Solar player onto Broken Blade. Not really the target you wanted. He's immune. The shockwave though finds two. Infernum does nothing against the Rocket Man that is Jezu. He shreds through them. An artillery unto himself. An army unto himself. A triple for Jezu. The shockwave mega death rocket combo.
Beautiful team fight composition coming out there from SK, the way they're piloting it. And Certus, he's been invisible the entire game, but he find a killer shockwaves paired up with Jesu's rocket. It gets them the Drake. It gets Jesu a triple kill, and it should allow for SK to pick up a Baron.
Certus and shockwaves, name a better combination. I'll wait against Mad Lions. He had that killer shockwave, if I remember correctly. Now against G2.
Now with Jesu, with flashback off, it's just going to be an even more difficult situation for G2.
And what you want to see from SK here is moving towards that top side of the map now. Yes, all the neutrals gone on the bottom side. You don't need going in. Of course, can skip and slash back across the wall. Jankos, though, timing not the best. Janax just trying to kill Caps. Janax 3 levels up. Goodbye, Caps. Oh, he misses the collateral damage. Good side steps by Caps, but you see Super Mega Death Rocket just going wide as well. I will say his vision score is incredible, 117. He doesn't have Zombie Ward. Usually you only see vision like that with a Zombie Ward, but Treats is absolutely commanding this map. SK flipping this one a little bit as Jankos goes in, but they decide to stop the aggro. Solar player on the back line.
It's the classic!
It's the classic. Jankos gets it, but here's the follow-up. Genax stepping forward. Jankos comes out of the GA. Jezu can't get into the fight, and 4 members of G2 get out with Baron somehow.
Medic, what did I say? No one team starts doing.
They flip it at the Baron.
They didn't even push out the lane.
Mercury treads pretty much across the board. Only the AD carry and Gideus not getting it, but Elder actually started up immediately here. Jankos looking for the steal. Treats keeping him at arm's length. Broken Blade looking to try and get into the base, and Jankos is down. Elder secured. Broken Blade still pushes in. Can G2 stop them? Resurrect coming out as Blackhead will fall, but he's got a GA and Broken Blade's on the Nexus Towers. G2 pushing in the TP. The channel. He will just make it. Genex goes, but the blast cone, as you say, was an option to stop that teleport. It counts as CC, and Caps just forgot about it, it seems, in the moment. He will forget about surviving as well as Treats takes away, but doesn't quite fall. SK live to fight another day. Broken Blade on the chase. Targamas forced away. Broken Blade and Targamas will take the kill. Jezu trying to get away from this one. The Elder's going to do a lot of work, and Gilius is coming in as well. Targamas down once. Get excited, SK. Get excited, Jezu. Get excited, LEC. Because SK are looking for their 4th win of spring.
And just like that, they should be able to push down the mid lane. Minion wave is still a while to come. 20 seconds on Flackett. Yankers, he's up and alive, but essentially does nothing as he tech a Hextech
trying to catch the wave. He's trying to catch the wave. Hextech gaming. Hextech gating here from Jankos, but he's forced away. GA back for him. 7 on Flackhead.
Exactly. Low death timers are still here. 14 on Tarkamas. So SK, I don't even know if they can go for it yet. They might still look for it.
They can. Stormbringer about to come off cooldown for Gideus. Flackhead has flash, has cleanse, but he's against an Elder. Collateral damage coming out. Jankos going forward. Flackhead, Certus, shockwave. Flackhead flashes, but the Elder still finds its mark. You can't flash away from the Dragon Laser. As SK look for the win, they clean it up. G2 demolished. SK secure the win.
Another upset comes through from our bottom tier teams. Astralis started out against Fnatic. Now SK against G2, and it just won't stop. SK finds a crucial win in the race for playoffs.
Huge win for them. Gets them up to 4 and 8.
Rogan gonna have a much easier time of it.
Okay, now Nymera, you have typically been wrong all day so far, so I'm gonna give you one opportunity to flip-flop. Are you sure you don't want to gamble on Mad Lions right now?
No, the curse is set. Good luck, Mad Lions.
Okay.
But is the ward deep enough? Will they be ready if Trimby just flashes forward when Malrun comes in?
Now looking for it. Here comes Malrun. Ghost has been popped. Flash hook onto Unforgiven. Ignite going down as well. Zenith Blade for Kaiser to get away, but Unforgiven does not have the same luxury. First blood to Rogue.
Yeah, just
still only at level 4. We've talked a lot about the junglers. Bot lane has a little bit of an advantage here. Trimby spending a bit more time with comp means that Unforgiven's being forced back, but there's a realm warp possibility here for Rika, and Trimby has no flash. Flash follow-up, and here comes Elyoya and Rika. Comp uses the cleanse, and Trimby will be sacrificed. Mad Lions happy to just get 1 kill out of this. Let's see where it goes. I wonder if they want to give it over to Rika instead. Elyoya secures it.
Yeah, Elyoya picks it up, makes it sure he
The
can
initial engage, they knew that they could at least catch him out, if not catch both Comp and Trimby out. And because they still had these summoners, Comp actually pushing forward at Kaiser. And it's still a flash for Comp. Riptide's going to get the slow. Comp will flash away, but the chase is just there. Kaiser has a Zenith Blade. Comp, that flash was way too early. Trimby with no flash once again. Mad Lions just decimating this bottom lane. 2 kills once again. 1 for Elyoya, 1 for Unforgiven. Mad Lions on the board.
Comp was expecting the reset, but it was a slow push he was having being pushed into him. He couldn't. He's going to be able to join the team before Mad Lions armored is, and that makes it essentially a 4 versus 5. So I wonder, Mad Lions, are you going to take this fight for the Herald?
They really want it. You can see it coming out, but the Onslaught Shadow's going to get a knockback. There's a shutdown. Shockwave connects as well, and Kaiser has nowhere to go. Mad Lions, you just reached too greedily. The bottom of the cookie pot was a Shockwave and an Onslaught of Shadows.
So getting the Scuttle and potentially getting the Drake here would seem really nice, but taking a look at the replay once again, it's a 4 versus 5 situation, and I'm not too sure why Mad Lions is even committing onto this play. As soon as the hook comes out from Trimby, the play is over. You can see
in any of their games, and here they will get their first of 2021.
Let's go!
There we go, woo, celebration!
Well, the thing is, it wasn't really on their own terms. As you can see, they wanted to go for the Rift Herald. They didn't really want the Drake. It was more just because, well, the objective is here. We need to go for it.
Now, Turbo Chem Tank already complete. It's in a very strong situation, and so are Rogue. And across the course of spring, they've constantly been very good at closing out leads from this sort of position. You can see 1.3k ahead at 40 minutes as the Realm Warp comes in. Mad Lions, as you say, 5 members top of the Onslaught of Shadows. Oh, it's another awful Realm Warp. Comp is caught out a little bit. Shockwave's going to get off towards the side. Unforgiven's able to take out 1, but Marang's still on the chase. Trimby low. The Realm Warp may be better than I thought it was at the start. Marang trying to get away, but the root will come out. Shut down. Armor chase towards the side. It's a 3 for 2 so far as Trimby activates his tap dancing shoes. Fancy feet. Able just to survive the final shot. It was 3 for 2. It looked like it will be gold donated over to Comp. Marang just shadowing to make sure that the Rift Herald does get its charge in, and 1 more auto's enough to take out the plate. Comp gets the gold, but he's got no flash. Well, he's got the flash, so he's got no cleanse to escape from this one. Flashes the solar flare, Zenith Blade for the chase, and yep, Comp, you get the gold, but you pay for it with your life.
Optimistic flash coming out from Comp then.
Rogue will be very happy with the fact, well, they won't be happy with the fact they're dying, but they'll be happy with the way this game's going so far. Sonic Wave hits, Comp dodges back for the flash in from Elyoya, even with the root. Oh, the damage from Hecarim is absurd! He comes in just in time with the Onslaught of Shadows. Elyoya trying to make something happen.
But committing a play, at best, they're kind of trading even. They're never really getting the pick of him.
Matt just won. Man, this is just action.
Oh, they should get them this time around. They are
got
so isolated.
Comp is all on his lonesome. Trimby's going to try and root up 1 as Rika almost falls to the Moonlight Vigil. The stun, Rika does die. It will be a 2-for-1 trade. The curtain's open. Comp's still alive somehow. Did enough damage that Armor's now not in the best of shapes. Rogue on the chase. It was 2 for 1, now it's 2 for 2, and they're looking to make it 3. Kaiser able to walk out just about, but Rogue once again answering back in the top side.
That's the thing again, it looks so mad.
Looks like Rogue are going to give up this Dragon. Trimby forced away. Odo Omne continues to be a thorn in Mad Lion's side as he will push in towards that top lane. Excellent Vitality fighting for that final 6th playoff spot. Realm Warp coming out once again, though, as Larson needs to try and get away from this one. Uses the flash, but Rika's there for the chase. Odo Omne puts down a smoke screen, but doesn't really have much else to help. Larson trying to get away, but with the curtains open, he will be shut down. Rika using this Realm Warp and has that Leandries already complete. Unforgiven is 3-1 and 3 on this Jhin as well. Marang locked up, Solar Flare coming out, but here's Trimby. Death Charge going to get the knock-up on Solar Shadows, only gets the knockback onto Kaiser. Trimby's just 1v1ing Unforgiven right now. Gets the root onto Kaiser as well. Larson looking for the chase. No shockwave for him though. Mad Lions ready to pounce. Their pride on the line here as the root lands once again. Sonic Wave from Elyoya has the flash kick. Decides against portions of the season. He was one of the rocks that Mad Lions were able to play around, especially his Jinx. Kaiser and Elyoya look for Trimby here. Shockwave's going to come in. Trimby just walks around the walls to land that hook, and Kaiser's going to be rooted with the Gravitum. There's just nowhere to go, no place to move for the Leona. She will fall, and Mad Lions
just reset because you know you have TP, so Going to be walking forward. Rika, sweeper and lens.
So he's isolated for when he put the smoke screen down. Now he joins Malrang. That isolation will fall off on the hull breaker. No more resistances for Odoamne. Malrang is in a good position to flank here. Ocean Drake, the option. Malrang going in. There's the ghost. That's huge. Shadows is huge. As you say, the solar flag coming out as well. But Mad Lions just ripped it to pieces in the river. Elioya has to dance out. But Comp gets a double, and Dragon is their prize. Rogue will take it. Their first of the game, delaying Soul Point for Mad.
And that was the draft difference. Try and force this one.
So the only issue for Rogue is that Comp doesn't have the best of guns to do it, but you have two marksmen, Odoamne and Comp, will start to work their way through this Baron. Comp trying to switch that Gravitum out for a different gun, and Elioya actually locked up by Trimby and Larson and just killed. Now the question is, can Trimby and Larson get out alive? They can. Left to their own devices by the Mad Lions. And Rogue will secure the Baron, the Ocean, a 6,000 gold
resources that Mad Lion would be able to get and just stop them from it. Elioya trying to find a pick, trying to fight someone who's out of position, but they're just not finding it.
Trimby gets the hook. Odoamne now joins the fight. Kaiser with a solar flare will be able to escape, but that is another inhibitor tower down. The mid game, and now objective bounties perhaps on their side. They can get a little bit of extra gold. Elioya once again caught out though as Malrang looks for the chase. Still has the ghost. Rika gets the realm whoop. Elioya flashes to it. Kaiser, though, still on the blast cone, will use that to try and get himself away, and Malrang's not having that. Chases him down with the ghost. Comp going in. Zenith Blade. Elioya there. Kaiser, though, look at the damage. Larson just gets him out. Kaiser forced away. Malrang's chasing out Armor. It's 4v5 on the top side of the map, and it's Rogue who are winning 2-0 in a 4v5. You can see Odoamne, he was working his way up the river, but now he's like, I might as well just push minions, because that's all I've been doing to fight. Flash hook available. Rika caught, has a flash of his own depth charge coming out. TP now used as Larson wants to join the fray. Rika flashes, but the chase is on, and Rika, you got nowhere to go. Moonlight Vigil gets the lockdown. Unforgiven falls, double for Larson, and you have to feel that's game for Rogue.
Big minion wave in the mid lane, big minion wave in the bot lane. Rogue, they should be able to pick up the kill here, or pick up the win here. We talked about it. The draft from the get-go was just a better scaling composition. It was a better team fight composition, and Rogue, they put on a clinic today.
28 minutes on the clock, and only for about 5 of those did you feel that Mad Lions really had this game in the palm of their hand. Rogue, though, took everything, gave nothing, and with it, they'll take some lives at the end as well. Rogue, Odoamne finally on the board, gets himself a double just to pad that KDA. But Rogue back to winning ways in week 6.
Yeah, and you can see them, they're just laughing, they're having fun in the studio right now. They know that game was in the bag from the get-go. As soon as they started picking up all the small victories in the mid-game, there was really no way back for Mad Lions. They had to hope for a miracle, some sort of creative play out of the back pocket, and you could see that was what Mad Lions were looking for as well.